This electric matchup is brought to you by the all-electric Chevy lineup. Together, let's drive. The Sox coming off a sweep of Houston. And tonight, take aim in the Kansas City Royals. The Red Sox have pulled within 3 games of Toronto. They have turned Fenway into a major home field advantage again. They go for 6 in a row tonight. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Dave O'Brien. Sweet Lou Merlone is back in the fold, and also Tom Caron in just a couple of moments. And Lou, for the first time since 2022, the Red Sox are 11 games over 500. And as Alex Cora said, Fenway is fun again.
We want to be a playoff team. You got to win at home. You're coming off that big sweep, as you mentioned, with the Astros, and look what this team has done recently. Look at the last 16 games. They're 14-2. They're putting up 5.5 runs a game. But it's been pitching. Cora always says it. If we throw the ball well, we're going to be in every single ball game. Starter ERA, bullpen ERA. And that home record now, 37-21, the second best record in the American League. About a month and a half ago, you'd have been shocked to utter those words. But they've been playing well in this ballpark.
Brian Bayo 7-5 with a 3.19 ERA. And since shutting out the Yankees for 7 innings on June 15, Bayo has posted a 2.50 ERA in the last 9. June 15, the day the Red Sox dealt Rafi Devers to the Giants. Taking on the Royals lineup presented by Mountain Dew Baja Blast. India at the top. Bobby Witt Jr., one of the best players in the game. Flat out, one of the top 5 or 6. Pasquantino is at first base. Garcia at third. Salvador Perez still an outstanding catcher. 20 home runs. Mike Yastrzemski, brand new to this team, dealt around the deadline from the San Francisco Giants. Red Sox lineup brought to you by Plymouth Rock. So a slightly different look without Roman Anthony. Still efforting to find out why he was a late scratch. Gonzalez, Bregman, Abreu 1-2-3. Ref Snyder, Story, Rafaela, Duran, Toro, and Connor Wong against the Royals starting pitcher. Bailey Falter. 2-2. Line drive toward the gap in the left center field. Gonzalez is in. Bregman will jog home. That'll be a base hit to score 2. In the blink of an eye, the Red Sox are on top 2-0. Rob Refsnyder crunching a 2-run hit. And he has a 5-game hitting streak.
Yeah, some soft stuff down and in. We're going to try to freeze you with a fastball in. Problem is it's 93. You know, you just at 96, 97, that might get by him. But with 93, Rob's able to put a beautiful swing on it. Nice and short. Gets on top of it. Line drive. That's what you want to do here. The Sox get the little airplane celebration. Jump all over it early. Keep this momentum going here at Fenway Park.
High fly, dead away center field. Isbell turning. She's gone. Jared Duran crushing one to center. And the Red Sox blow up early. Right away. 5-0. His 12th of the season.
Forget about that 1 run. Give me 3. Nothing better than a 3-run homer. Maybe a grand slam, but 109 off the bat, 419. Mentioned Duran, what he did in July. Looked a lot like that guy that we saw last year. That ball was absolutely smoked, giving Bayo a little 5-run cushion.
Shot to the right side, threw for a base hit. India couldn't get it. Here comes Story around to score. Sox add another. It is 6-0. Cedon's getting hot. 3 hits yesterday. This one comes with 2 down. The stolen base was huge.
Manufacturing runs, right, with 2 outs. Little 2-out walk, stolen base, stay inside of a heater in, and beat India that was shading up the middle. Good attempt, but they're scoring all sorts of ways now.
Bayo trying to finish off the number 9 hitter. Gets a shot out to left. Duran racing back. And he made a heck of a play. He snatched it at the last moment. Heading pell-mell up against the American League scoreboard. Outstanding effort.
Great route to it. Good speed to make up the distance, and then athleticism at the end to leap up and make the catch. Keep a run off the board. Beautiful.
trying to help everybody.
Line shot into left field. That'll chase in another run. Toro will score. Bregman with his second hit tonight. This one drives in a run. It is 7-1.
Well, it's been a different Alex Bregman this year versus lefties than the previous 3. He had struggled about a 220-25 average for 3 years running versus lefties, but not this year. Been absolutely killing them all year long. Now hit 333 coming into this one. He's 2 for 3 in this game. Got a little hanging breaking ball. Put another run on the board.
RBI 45 for Breggy. In great shape right now. Swinging a liner in right field down for a base hit. Gonzalez will round. He will score. A throw to the plate, but he is standing up across the plate. 8-1. How about Wilyer Abreu? You could have almost written this down tonight. He wasn't even in the lineup. Anthony was a late scratch in the 3 spot. A walk, a single, and another single.
Yeah, and we've seen the last 3 or 4 games them kind of coming back. And this one here, I mean, at 6:50, Roman Anthony's on the right field line getting ready to play baseball, and he gets scratched. And this guy's going in there grabbing his glove saying, I got you. I'm hitting third? Okay, sounds good. Oh, I'm going to face lefties all night?
Payoff pitch. Swinging a high fly ball right field on his horse Abreu. Heading back to the bullpen. It's going to sail on out of here. A home run for Pasquantino. To your point, the long ball hurting Alcala. That's his 19th home run of the year, and that'll make it 8-2.
His 3rd home run he's given up now in his last 4th appearances. This is, right now, there's a difference between trying to throw strikes and trying to execute a pitch. Whereas before I felt like he was on the corners, that curveball played. Now I feel like he's just trying to throw a strike.
3-2, and that one's hammered deep to left field. And that ball is into the monster seats and gone. Back-to-back home runs. Garcia tags this one for his 11th. That makes it 8-3.
Go on the phone quick. And again, this time he went the other way around. He went 0-2 and got the count to 3-2 and had to find that zone. This is where everybody in that pen doing their job. His last outing, he had a 7-3 lead over the Astros. He tried to give him that 9th. And his job was to keep Chapman out of the game. Well, after a walk and a single, now you got to bring a roll this in. Right? It didn't really cost you, but go out there, get that cushion, get the job done, keep everybody out of the game that should be out of the game, and now we're going to have some action out in that pen.
Yeah, it's going to be Wilson up, the lefty. Field or center this year.
Yeah, and that's part of, like we're talking about the metrics this year with Jaron. I mean, he's made some great plays in the outfield, but there's been a couple of fly balls that he sort of lost and handcuffed on, and kind of takes a hit on those numbers.
1-2 and into center field. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Chase another run in. Yastrzemski will score to make it 8-4. Charge that run to Alcala as well. He gives up 3 in 1/3 of an inning. It's pretty ugly.
Soft line drive. Gets that run in. Kind of making it a ball game here late.
Here's Lofton. Swinging a shot. That one driven high. Back to the wall. Off the monster. Frazier rounding. He's trying to score. Throw into second. No relay to the plate. Here come the Kansas City Royals. That makes it 8-5. And now Whitlock has to get up in the pen. And it's second, 3-2. And he left it up. According to the home plate umpire Whitson, he missed with it. Going to be ball 4.
Missed that one.
First and second, 2 down. With Junior next. India may be very fortunate to take first.
This is that first one, that fastball, that is off. We thought he might have got it, but this thing that is not high. That is not high. That is strike 3. Now you're in a spot.
And one of the best hitters in the game right here. Swinging a line drive, base hit, right field. Here comes the runner, Brave firing home. Here's the tag, and he got him. He hangs on. Out number 3.
What are they doing?
Lofton nailed at the plate. Take a look.
I mean, let me introduce you to William Abreu.
Red Sox out of the inning. The Gold Glover, one hopper, out at home. One pitch. Ground ball to third, fielded by Toro. On to first, and the Red Sox win again. That's 6 in a row. 8-5, the final, knocking off Kansas City. It got hairy there in the 8th inning, but the Red Sox bring Chapman in to close it out. They win it 8-5.
Well, just keep it rolling. And the offense was big early on, really separated this ball game. It got a little hairy, as you said, in the 8th inning. Alex used guys he didn't want to use here to close this thing out, but the most important thing is you take game 1 here for the Royals, and then you hand the ball off to Garrett Crochet tomorrow.
Red Sox 21-7 since the 1st of July. They keep on rolling. 8-5 here tonight.